Welcome in, everyone. It's another Wayside Furniture Blend & Sons Studio C session here on The Summit. Man, I've been looking forward to this one for a while. A return visit from Michigander, the project of Jason Singer. The self-titled debut full-length album is going to be out on February 7th, 2025 on Totally Normal Records. And in concert tonight, November 9th, 2024 at the Grog Shop in Cleveland Heights. Let's, again, give a nice warm welcome to Michigander here in Studio C for our Summit members. Jason, if you would, who do you have here to your left up on stage?
I got my main man, Jake Lamond.
He is on electric guitar, and we're happy to have you here. Let's do a song. What do you have for us first here, Michigan?
This one's called Misery. I was hung up on a dream. Well, being comfortable was not meant for me. But when you walked into the room, I knew that all my plans were doomed. You started talking to me. So tell me what you're thinking, 'cause I think I feel the same as you. She got my knees shaking, take my heart and break it in two. Didn't wanna let you go. Well, I couldn't find a heart, I couldn't find a home. But if you think I'm misery, then baby, you're the company that never leaves me alone. Now, tell me what you're thinking, 'cause I think I feel the same as you. She got my knees shaking, take my heart and break it in two. Trying to stay awake till I fall asleep. Well, I'm stuck between a pillow and a dream. Well, I'm too busy to call. Could we try next week? You could blame it on me. So tell me what you're thinking, 'cause I think I feel the same. She got my knees shaking to take my heart and break it in two. 'Cause all I want is you. 'Cause all I want is you. 'Cause all I want is you. Yeah, all I want is you. Yeah, all I want is you.
Michigander joining us for another Wayside Furniture Blend & Sons Studio C session here in front of a room full of Summit members. We got a packed crowd in here this afternoon, and back out on tour in support of the forthcoming self-titled debut full-length album out on February 7th, 2025 on Totally Normal Records. Michigander in concert tonight, November 9th, 2024 at the Grog Shop in Cleveland Heights. We talked about it earlier. In fact, Andrew just mentioned it. You were previously here for a Studio C session back on February 24th, 2020, which was just literally the third session we'd ever done in this room upon moving here almost 5 years ago now, pretty much 5 years ago to the day officially fully broadcasting out of here. So 5 years in this space, and you were here literally 2 weeks before the world shut down.
What happened?
I don't know what happened. Did anyone remember? I think we all fell asleep during that point, or wanted to anyway. But what do you remember about that time? Because my first thought was remembering that, you know, Joe Greenwald from your management, he was in a hurry to get you out of here.
Uncle Joe.
Yes, I think he had to move you on to the next thing, but also wanted to keep you not from getting sick, if you know what I mean.
I don't know. Well, it was crazy because we did that. That was like the last thing we did, obviously. Mm-hmm. And I remember,
was it literally the last thing
like
you did?
we went here, I don't remember where we went, but we were just in the Midwest, and we canceled it halfway through because I got
very sick.
I got very sick.
Was it unofficial COVID?
It was unofficial COVID is what we call it.
I spent like a whole day in a hotel room.
Yes, a whole day in Chicago just sitting in a hotel room, and it said we should just go home. And then a couple weeks later, everything stopped.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to go to South by Southwest.
Oh, yeah, we were supposed to go to South by.
I was very
Obviously, that didn't
stressed,
happen.
and Jason was like, we're going to do it anyway.
Jake gets
He was
stressed.
very optimistic, and I was
Jake's kind of
not.
like the doctor of the van.
If anyone needs Tylenol, I got some.
Yeah, he'll write your prescription.
He's
But
out of
no.
hand sanitizer.
Yeah. But wow, quite literally, the last thing you did before COVID was an appearance here.
Yeah.
And I will say that, again, it was only our third session in this new space at the time. We weren't even sure what we were doing in here yet either. I mean, do you see this? I have a little light attached to my
It's a nice light.
my stand. But in doing that interview, I didn't even have that. And I'm like, wait a minute. This is my first time hosting here. I could not see a darn thing trying to, it was, anyway.
I like that this room is completely dark except I can see you. It makes me way less nervous. Mostly because two of my other band members are sitting in the crowd, and me and Jake are very nervous that we would be able to see them and we would laugh.
Well, we got our stuff together. We know what we're doing in here now. So,
Yeah.
But this is something, too. So you recently moved to Nashville, and, I'm wondering, when exactly did that happen? I know it was fairly recently, but also, I mean, what kind of leap was that for you in making such a move, for life, career, all of that? What was that process like for you in doing all that?
Well, I got married.
Well, that's worth it. That's worth making a move like that.
But I don't know. I was visiting there a lot, and I really liked the vibe and the community of people and the artists there, and it was cool to be around a lot of people who are doing similar things to what I'm doing, and especially people who are doing it at a higher level that I can be around and be inspired by.
Sure.
People to look up to. I just felt like understood, and I love it.
Part of a greater community that you can relate to.
It's just all just musicians and people doing, and at least in my experience, there's not really a lot of competition there. It's like no scarcity mindset, which is cool, and people, it's really easy to make friends and like real friends, and it's cool.
Fantastic. Michigander joining us here for a Wayside Furniture Blind & Son Studio C session for Summit members. The self-titled debut full-length album is out February 7th, 2025 on Totally Normal Records. And big concert tonight at the Grog Shop in Cleveland Heights. What do you guys have for us next? Let's hear another one.
I don't know. This song came out in 2020. This is called Let Down. You're a concept worth exploring. Never nervous, never boring. I don't wanna mess it up. No, I don't wanna mess it up. Crossing state lines through the morning. Little tired, little swerving. I don't wanna mess it up. No, I don't wanna mess it up. 'Cause I got high hopes, I got high hopes, but they let me down. Oh, they usually let me down. Well, I feel like I've known you, even though I've only met you. I don't wanna mess it up. I'm probably gonna mess it up. Well, you're walking downstairs on a Wednesday night. Sure, it's kinda cold, but I feel alright. 'Cause I got you in the front seat, and you keep on looking at me. 'Cause I got high hopes, I got high hopes, but they let me down. Oh, they usually let me down. I got high hopes, I got high hopes, but they let me down. Oh, they usually let me down. Yeah, 'cause love, yeah, love, yeah, love. got high hopes, but they let me down. Oh, they usually let me down.
Michigander, the project of Jason Singer, with that one from a few years back, Let Down, and out here touring behind the forthcoming self-titled debut full-length album out February 7th, 2025 on Totally Normal Records, and appearing in concert at the Grog Shop in Cleveland Heights later tonight. This tour did just kick off a couple days ago, and I found this interesting. I didn't realize this until I sort of saw some of the promo material for it, the handbills, etc. This entire tour that's now underway, you're referring to it as the broadcast, and I'm just wondering what exactly you mean by that.
My whole thing with this tour was I felt like we were just a band playing gigs, but now I feel like we're a band putting on like a show, and we have a good show now, and so it feels thought out and well done.
An elevated experience for those in attendance.
Yeah.
So what has transpired to take this up a notch for you then?
I think that we've just been kind of like, it's interesting. We've just been watching like videos from the last 5 years or so.
Of yourselves performing.
Yeah, of course, like everyone
Critique
does.
yourself a little bit, yeah.
Googling ourselves. Jake Googles himself often. Well, he's more of a Yahoo.
Comment on that.
He's more of a Yahoo guy.
Ask Jeeves.
He Yahoo'd himself.
Nobody uses Bing anymore. I mean, come on.
No, well, Aaron Binged himself. Jake Yahoo'd himself. And
Yeah.
But just looking back at some of your previous work and finding ways to get better.
Yeah, we're seeing all these videos, and I was just thinking, like, we've just been doing the same thing for a while.
Yeah.
And if people expect people to come to our shows and care about it, it can't be the same thing, because there's so many bands that I love that I've seen plenty of times, and they just do the same thing, and it's boring.
But there's also bands I've seen plenty of times, as I'm sure you have too, that do switch things up and keep you on your toes, and production values or just thought out. I totally relate to that, and I think that's fantastic that you're challenging yourself like that. But here's the thing too. So I mean, you know what I love about you is that you're so easy to root for, and that comes through in your songs, which are just so effortlessly catchy, earnest, sincere, genuine, all of that. It just comes, I feel, straight from the heart. But how does that even begin to manifest itself in the first place with your songwriting?
It's a good question. I don't know if I have the best answer for it. I just try to do... I mean, there's a lot of bad stuff that you don't hear. But yeah, I don't know. I think especially in the last... I think like post-COVID, even more so, I want to be like more genuine, and I don't want to have like... I want to be like the same person as I am
in real life,
in the van, as I am when the person on the stage.
Right.
And I just want to have fun with my buddies. And I think like last year we played 150 shows, or we were gone like 150 days.
Yeah.
And it got boring playing the same thing every night.
Yeah.
And I think that is probably what prompted me wanting to change things this year.
And also, I guess, just writing from personal experience and your truth, right? I mean,
totally.
Yeah. Well, it all sounds great. Been a big fan of your music pretty much from the beginning, and we're happy to have you here, Michigander, in Studio C for a session for our Summit members and touring behind what will be their self-titled debut full-length album out on February 7th. And a big concert tonight coming up at the Grog Shop in Cleveland Heights. Let's do another one. What song do you have for us next?
It's called Superglue. Na 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 na. You caught me off guard, but you don't need a reason to feel the way you do. You break my heart, then you put it back together with some super glue. You could waste all my time. It's alright, you've got nothing better to do. You got your reasons and rhymes. It's alright. Well, am I wasting my emotion on you, babe? been chased. 'Cause honestly, I don't know what to do. No, I don't know what to do. Na 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 na. Just need someone to tell me when everything is gonna end. Well, to my face, you tell me that we're friends, but I know it's just pretend. I wanna hear you talk in your sleep. You take your time when you stare at me, finding excuses to loosen your grip, but that's not reality. So am I wasting my emotion on you, babe? Am I wasting all my time waiting on you? Or should I give up on this thing that I've been chasing? 'Cause honestly, I don't know what to do. No, I don't know what to do. Power's out in Russell Woods. It's never felt like my neighborhood. I'm stuck at home and it sure has got me thinking, should I give up on this thing that I've been chasing? Oh, 'cause honestly, I don't want to. So am I wasting my emotion on you, baby? Am I wasting all my time waiting on you? Should I give up on this thing that I've been chasing? 'Cause honestly, I don't know what to do. No, I don't know what to do. Na 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 na.
Michigander joining us for a Wayside Furniture Blend & Son Studio C session here at the Summit. Lots of Summit members in attendance. Looking forward to the big concert tonight at the Grog Shop in Cleveland Heights. He'll have his self-titled debut full-length album out February 7th, 2025 on Totally Normal Records. Jason, you are from Kalamazoo. Kind of, sort of.
From Midland, Michigan.
Middle of Michigan.
Became
Saginaw area,
Saginaw,
I guess.
Midland,
Yeah.
Saginaw,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And then kind of started Michigander in Kalamazoo.
Right.
About 10 years ago.
But yeah, you sort of have been, sort of around the entire state of Michigan. You're a music fan. We were just talking in my office, about our shared love of Radiohead. And I have to think that someone like Jack White has been quite an influence on you as well, growing up as a musician, as a guitar player.
He was like my first hero.
Yeah.
Like musical hero. Yeah. He's awesome.
He is awesome. And I understand that you recently actually got to meet him.
Yes.
Tell me about this story, because it's blowing
Well,
my
the crazy thing is I've never got to see any of his bands or his projects ever.
Ever? Really?
Ever. And I'm 30-something. Low 30s. Just to be
I've
clear.
probably seen him combined shows, like, I don't know.
Did you see
15
White Stripes?
I'm lucky to say I've seen the White Stripes
That's
live
awesome.
3 times.
That's so cool.
The Raconteurs 3 times, Jack White solo,
Amazing.
I don't know, 10 times maybe now.
I love his music and what he does and how he is.
But
and,
you recently got to meet him and
yeah.
also see him live. What did you think?
So like in Nashville, I was helping Aaron, our drummer, move, and I stopped at a gas station. And I was climbing into the van very sweaty. And I heard a window roll down behind me. And I heard, "Hey, are you Michigander?" And I turned around and it was Jack.
At a random gas station in
At a
Nashville.
random gas station. And we talked for a minute, and I met his band, and he said, "Love the name, love the stuff, keep it up." And then we got to see him a couple in St. Andrews in Detroit. And then he actually gave me this guitar pedal yesterday. And I was like almost cried, you know.
My head would have exploded. Oh my God.
Yeah, so shout out to
especially
that
meeting
pedal.
him randomly in a gas station.
Yeah, I was not prepared for it. I was
would be?
disgustingly smelly and horrible.
Wow. That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. You know, this song that we're playing currently on our radio station right now, Giving Up, you have called that song as, quote, an anthem for people pleasers, end quote. I'm just wondering, what exactly do you mean by that?
Yeah, the song's it's like the last song I wrote for the record, actually. And it's a song about, like, I feel like often we try to be quiet to try not offend people, or we try to shape-shift ourselves into someone we're not completely, and I think that sucks. So I think it's important to be a nice person, but be true to yourself and say what you're thinking, especially if it's good for the majority of human beings.
Well, let's hear that one right now.
Yeah,
Michigander with Giving Up here on the Summit FM.
Drove to California just so you would know that I could never let you go. Fell into a valley, cutting through an alley, trying to find a way back home. Well, I want you to get better, I want to stay together, I want to build a house on the moon. If life is what we make it, then why is it always breaking? I guess we left the party too soon. I'm giving up, trying to make you happy, 'cause I gave you enough. Now I'm feeling empty inside. You wearing me out, yeah, you wearing me thin. You broke me down and now I'm caving in. I'm giving up, trying to make you happy. Go to Colorado and be there tomorrow if we hit the road by 3. Oh, just fake it till you make it. Yeah, you're burning through the paychecks, all the melatonin and weed. So I started searching my mind, scared of what I might find. I don't wanna know the truth. So we're dancing on the skyline, fire in the night sky. Morning could have come too soon. I'm giving up, trying to make you happy, 'cause I gave you enough. Now I'm feeling empty inside. You wearing me out, yeah, you wearing me thin. You broke me down and now I'm caving in.
Very good. I mean, I say it often. It's one of my favorite songs that we're playing at this radio station these days. New from Michigander, that song called "Giving Up." It's from his forthcoming self-titled debut full-length album coming out early February. And man, it's going to be a great time tonight. Big concert happening at the Grog Shop in Cleveland Heights as this tour is again just getting underway. So it's all coming up here, and big things to come for Michigander tonight in concert at the Grog Shop and into the new year with a full-length album coming. Jason, this is your second time here, and again, we sort of know what we're doing now instead of being, 3 sessions in at that point.
We have fancy lights now.
We have fancy lights now. A lot has changed in here. So thank you for coming back to echo the sentiments of our shared idol, Jack White. I love what you do. I think you do great at what you do, and just keep putting out great music, man. It's awesome.
Thanks for caring.
Yes, thank you for
Thanks
coming.
for having us.
And let's give one more nice round of applause for Michigander, everyone.